Alright boys, let's get this video started. Today I'm going to show you some stuff about drop rate. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take you through the armor. You're going to want to get these World 7 stones. They're going to give you the misc bonus on your armor. It's going to get 1% each. Boost you up 37% drop rate on the hat, 51 on the body, and 46 on the legs, 51% on the boots. Amarok pendant, it's got 5%. It's on the second slot, so we don't got to worry about putting armor stones into that. The sword, 20% drop rate. It's 20%. It works. You can't really put any stones into that because it's on the bottom one. Only works for the top misc bonus. For our chains, I've got these two relic chains from years ago from the FOMO shop. Give 15% bonus each. You can get these in party dungeons by buying the, I think it is the tier 3 flurbos, like the deluxe chains from here. I'm not sure on that though, because it's been so long since I've done party dungeons. We've got the gilded chains of the chains of the gilded vault guard. Gives you 40% multi. Corsair uniform with a 50% bonus drop rate. These two carry your drop rate insanely. Without the Corsair uniform, I'm only at 42,000. With it, I'm at 82,000. This one isn't as much, but it's still a decent chunk of drop rate on there. These two are the best in slots that you're going to use for drop rate in here. And then in the tools, oh, I just left my party. You're going to use God Shard. It's all 10%. It's a flat 10% bonus. It's good. Food, always keep your golden cake on. This is the king of drop rate right here. Taking that off, I go to 61,000. Put it back on, 82,000. That's 20k drop rate right there. You're going to have to keep an eye on that. Get as much as you can in the slot. For the card setup that I'm using right now, I got Mana Ray. I got the Crystal Carrot. I've got the boot box right here. I've got my Mr. Brightside. I've got Dude. Everybody knows who Dude is. World 2 mini boss. Easy to farm. I've got the Emperor. 84% on him. We've got Mini Chief. We've also got the Coral Cave Crab. So the Coral Cave Guardian right there, 7% multi. Manta Ray, 7% multi. These two are max. These are must have. As soon as you get to these, you put them on. You put them in your top 2 slots. Unless you're farming cards. Then you just put them in a normal slot. And you put your Genie and Poop in the top ones. For your doublers. These two are amazing. At 1% drop rate multi, when I put them in, it gave me such a jump that it boosted my stuff up a lot. It outpaces your Emperor and your Mini Chief. So even at 1%, if you got one card, it's still going to be a huge boost for you. You want to get the Coral Cave Crab as high as possible also, because that gallery bonus is passive. That's going to help you with other stuff in World 7 later on. If you go into Orion, it's going to give you a lot of base drop rate. 63% drop rate is a ton. I'll show you how to boost this up later. There's a pet, and there's also the Whale Mist talents from World 7. They're going to help. You go into stamps. I exalted this one. It's Golden Six's drop stamp. You get this from World 2 in Trash Island. You go over here. You just collect your trash every day, and you buy the new stamp. It's easy as that. Go over here to your alchemy. Drop-in loads. It's a decent one. I prismed it just because I have some extra ones. Decided why not. Gives me 129% drop rate. If you go over to your vials all the way to the end, this is going to be in like at the end of World 7. It's pretty late game. But 3.9% drop rate multiplier It's awesome. They are very hard to farm. It's like a 1 in 100 billion chance to get one of these though. And then your pay to win section of the alchemy, you're going to get Trove. It's going to boost your drop rate up. It says 150% on here, but there's a bunch of different stuff that boosts your sigils up. It's actually like 650 or something. It gets pretty wild. Over here in your PO box, you're going to have, I think it's in this tab. No, it's this one. You're going to have your drop rate non-predatory loot box. Going to give you 33% drop rate. Also, remember, go over here. Your armor sets. Not that one. But your armor set smithy. Just for equipping your Affont set and walking into World 3 town and clicking on this, you're getting 25% drop rate. You equip the troll set, come in here, you only got to do it once. You don't got to keep them like for long. Literally, troll set, higher bonuses from Tome. Tome gets a drop rate boost from the event. Secret set gives you gold food effect. Gold food effects is going to boost your cakes right here. So it's always going to be strong. You get your higher winter bonus from summoning. That's going to give you meal bonuses in cooking, which is going to give you gold food bonuses. The winter bonuses also have drop rate, and it also has a winter bonus that boosts your winter bonuses. So it scales off of itself and boosts it higher. Ribbons and exalted stamps. The ribbons are going to give you even more gold food bonuses from your meals. So 1.20 times more multi. It's awesome for the Emperor set. And then I'll show you in World 1. You go in here, view collection. If this ever comes back, I would definitely say grab it. It is, let me find it. Right here. Adds a new drop rate multi bonus to the tome in World 4. Definitely worth picking up. And then in World 4, the tome right now is sitting with 49,952 points. I'm getting a 376% drop rate and then a 1.27 times drop rate multi. So that's going to be a good boost. You go into your cooking meals. Got my Yumi Peach Ring with a 22 tier ribbon on it. And level 20 with the cooking mastery that you get in the Rift. That's giving me a 1.80 times on the gold food bonus. That's going to boost it up a bit. Well, more than a bit. 61,000 is pretty decent, at least for me. Over here, in the shinies, you're going to have drop rate from the slime. There's a few others, if I remember where they're at. Drop rate from your Xylobone. I think that's what his name is. Get drop rate from the little cookie dude, the Chaku. I forget his name also. I'm bad with the names on here. Also, luck is going to give you a very small amount of drop rate just from base luck. I think I'm getting 1.15 times from having 5 million luck. So, like, it's not an insignificant amount, but it's not like a super huge amount. Over here on lab, you're also going to want to have your doublers. So this spot doubles the card in the bottom right. This one doubles the card in the top left. These are going to be essential to pushing your drop rate up. You can get these either by claiming them out of here, by buying them with different stuff from cooking and materials around maps. Or if you go into the gem shop, you can buy them in World 4. Go over here, the console chips. It costs 385 gems a piece, and you can buy 7 a day. It's a gamble. You may get it, you may not. Some days I've gotten a bunch, like 2. Other days I've won a week, not even gotten a single one. Alright. Then World 3, I forgot to go up here and show you guys. Up here in Equinox, you're going to have a drop rate boost here, Fox Jewels. 5% drop rate per level. It scales up to 76 for me at the moment. There is also another Nightmare Equinox challenge that gives you a 1.05 times drop rate bonus. So I already have that one. I don't remember what its name was, but that's a healthy boost to your stuff. I did forget to mention in the card sets, if you go over to bosses and nightmares, I have this one maxed out because all of my bosses and nightmare cards are at the highest card level. You're going to get 42% damage drop in XP, which it's pretty good. Like, if I take that off, right now I'm 82,668. I take that off, I drop down to 82,587. So it's giving me around an 80 times drop rate. Yeah. Somewhere around there. So it's not an insignificant amount. It's a pretty decent buff. There are some other cards that I don't use that do give drop rate. Like the Mr. Blueberry. The drop rate from the Idle 4th anniversary is passive, so that's always great. Drop rate from the Lookalite. There is 20% gold food effect passive from this one, but you have to wait for the anniversary events to get these this card at least. This one is anniversary. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes not. I'm not sure. I did not get lucky enough to get these maxed out this time. I think these are the only ones I've ever gotten maxed out. It's not easy. And then some other honorable mentions for drop rate would be so Mimic. It's also a decent one if you don't have anything else to put in for your drop rate because it's 14%. The bot box, I already showed you guys that because I am actually using that. I feel like there's another one I'm missing, but I can't remember it. Oh yeah, and for shrines, you do have the shrine, no, not the Pantheon, it's Clover. The Clover Shrine boosts your drop rate for characters on that map. If you get an upgrade in Sailing and in World 7, it's going to make it to where it's everywhere. So drop rate of players on this map by 117% at level 35. It's still a decent drop rate boost. You also go into your hole. You have different bonuses in here, like the Engineer should be not the reward multi. Always forget where it's at. Right here. So the Sanctum of Loot is going to give you 20% drop rate for each Sanctum of Ancient Golems you've cleared. That's pretty good. I think that's the only one in the Engineer. Your measure bonus, you're going to get... Wait. Oh, there should be another one in Engineer. No, never mind. It's just that one. Okay, so in the measure, you're going to go down here. And nearly the bottom, you're going to get a drop rate per power of 10 golem kills. It's going to increase a little bit on here. But 75% drop rate times 3.35, 251% drop rate. So that's pretty good. Over here in the Monument of Wisdom, we're going to get 528% player drop rate. This actually caps at a base of like 120 or so. You can look on Idleon Toolbox. It's going to show you what percentage of the full amount you have on your character. I am bad at the Monument of Wisdom, so I could have my stuff better. But this player drop rate, after you get it like the first time and get this to like level 10k or so, it's not going to go much higher. The way you increase that is with your Wisdom Monument bonus, and then later on in the Fountain, you're going to get this. No, that's Judicial. Later on, you're going to get the wisdom boost. That's going to boost all wisdom monuments are 1.12 times larger. I actually need to level this up more so I can get even more drop rate from that. I think that's all for drop rate in the monument. There isn't a jar, is there? Let me just check real quick. Oops, I want to put that back over there. Yeah, there's definitely not one in the jar. But then on to World 6. World 6 is where it starts to get fun. So if you go into the Jade Emporium, you're going to get the Crop Depot Scientist, and you're also going to get your Gold Food Beanstalk. That Gold Food Beanstalk is crazy for drop rate because it allows you to have a stack of your golden cake in your inventory and also a stack over here on this. So right now I'm getting 7.78 thousand, well, so it's 7,780% more drop rate from this because I can put 1 mil on there. You unlock the 1 mil from doing a quest in World 7, but you unlock 10k and 100k in here. So I can show you the breakdown of how much each one of them gives, to just show you how worth it is to have it. So I have 32 mil in here. So if I split this stack and I go 10,000, I'll put that 10,000 there, and then I go 100,000 there, and then 1,000,000. So this will be the difference between each of them. Your 10,000 is still going to give you 3,920% drop rate. Your 100k is going to give you 5,690% drop rate, and your 1,000,000 is going to give you 7,780,000 drop. 7,780% drop rate. So even if you only have 10k, heck, even if you only have like one of them, that one is still 117% drop rate. It's crazy. Like, now, mind you, mine's going to be scaled higher because I have a decent amount of gold food bonus. My gold food bonus right now is 85.1k%. So, like, there's people that have this over 100k. So theirs is going to be a lot higher. But for me, it's at this point. Any gold food is better than no gold food on your account. So if you even, like, if you split your stacks between all your characters and just drop them into your food section so that you can have a little bit more on everyone, it's going to boost it up even a little bit. Oh, dang. I guess I could have hold a little bit more to get that to 11. I think it was already at 11k. But hey, that's probably a little bit of change of drop rate. Who knows? Up here in your Crop Depot, like I was saying, this guy, he's going to give you 1.2k drop rate at 323 crops found. I'm not even maxed on this. I still have a few crops that I could get. So if you go to Crop Depot, I still have a few more. So that's going to give me a little bit of drop rate increase. Also, you go in here to land ranks. Land ranks is going to give you all stat percent and drop rate. Your Seed of Loot drop rate by 2,492.91%. You're going to be able to increase this up. Level 76 is the max that I can get it right now. To be able to get it that high, you are going to need to go into your exotic market, look at the upgrades. There is a boost in here that will increase your land ranks for that row of 5. Yeah, right here. +5. So it's called data digging. +5 higher max level for the 5th column of land rank database. I had to get it to 4,170 to get that +5. I guess there's new ones out right now. Oh, nice. Higher bonuses from Crop Scientists. That will actually give us a little bit of a drop rate boost. And then if you go down here to your summoning bonuses, your winner bonus, you're going to get 575% drop rate at 361. That's with a 1.54 times winner bonus, and that winner bonus boosts all of these. This meal bonus is going to boost your gold food from your Yumi Peach ring, which is going to boost your it's going to boost your golden cakes. It's going to make everything higher. You're going to get more all stat from this, your nom, which is going to boost your luck up a little bit, which is going to give you a little bit more. Even though, like, luck, it caps, it doesn't really cap, it hits a soft cap. Because I think it still scales the higher your luck is, it's just not going to scale really well. You get 120% drop rate from the Emperor's Castle. That's at whatever this number is, CLXXIII. I have no idea what number that is, but I think it's over 100. Not sure though. And then World 7, where the juice really starts coming in. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do when you get to World 7 is you're just going to throw all of your name tags and your trophies into here. With my trophies, so like, I don't even have the 9 darter trophy. If I had the 9 darter trophy, I'd put it in one of these red slots that I have. I have 3 of them. I think 3 is the absolute max you can get right now. So like, the best one to put in there is the Luckiest Lad, 777% drop rate. That ends up boosting your drop rate like an insane amount. If I take both of these off and this, 4,030 drop rate just from this Luckiest Lad alone inside this red spot. If I move it out, something else is giving me, what else gives drop rate on here? There's no way that Ultra Unboxer's moving the needle that much. I wonder if it's just because, yeah, what's giving it that much? There's no other ones that give it drop rate. It shouldn't be giving me that, but okay, spaghetti coating. We'll just go with it. We'll take it. I don't know where that drop rate was coming from, but hey, drop rate is drop rate. Total of 4,469% drop rate. If I had the 9 darter trophy, I would move one of the divine down and put that one in, because that one's going to give you more overall, because it's a multiplier. Also, going in over here, you're going to want to keep every single one of your name tags. You put your name tags in here, it's going to give you a passive bonus. If you have more than one of the name tags, it's going to give you an even higher bonus. So balling the 40% drop rate, if I look into my name tag bonuses, I'm getting 423% drop rate. Let's see, 342% drop rate multiplier. That is an insane amount. Once you get to World 7 and you can put these in here, you want to immediately. And then there's this Reliquarium. This is free to get. All you have to do is have enough damage to be able to clear the maps. So once you're able to comfortably go in and farm the Coral Cave Guardians, what you're going to want to do is come to this shop. You're going to go... Why is the shop not working? Bro, did my scroll wheel just break? Like, what's up with the shop? Okay, there we go. So, you're going to take this unstable Reliquarium. You're going to buy a single one of them. You don't want to buy too many of them because it doesn't, like, stack. If you bring 2 of them to the guy, he's not going to give you an extra one. So, it's going to take all of your maps down. What you're going to do is you're going to walk from this map into here. You have to kill a certain amount of mobs in 60 seconds. If you don't kill them in 60 seconds, it's going to break and you're going to fail. So you're going to go to this map, this one, and then you're going to make your way all the way over to the Coral Crab Guardians. Once you do that, so like it reduces your drop rate when you have it. If you don't have it, so like I throw it down, it spontaneously evaporates. Okay, it didn't move my damage. I think I need to leave the map for it to move it. So let me just buy another one. And I will go to the next map just to show you guys this. So you go to the next map. My damage is decreased massively. I'm down to 175. But if I stand here and wait for the 60 seconds, it's going to tell me it broke because I didn't kill enough mobs to be able to get to the next portal. You're going to want to do that all the way until you get over here to the Coral Crab Guardians. If you teleport, it will break. So you have to make it there on your own by killing those mobs. The account that I did this on was my Arcane Cultist because it just had the most damage for me and it was the easiest. I've henceforth done it on my DK because my DKs had enough damage to be able to pass it. After you get to 5, it doesn't really matter because it does not give you a boost. It does keep tracking it. So if you just want to be able to look on Idleon Toolbox and show people like, hey, I've done this 30 times or something crazy. Even though I think doing it 30 times is impossible outside of a statue week. But this is a 20% drop rate multi and a 20% AFK gain multi. And it's free to get it all the way to tier 5. And then you also have your 0.1% drop rate. You're going to get one of these for free. You have to hold down, I think it's the golden candle. It's going to boost it up. And I think every day you hold that down, it gives you like a 1 in 60 or 1 in 100 chance, depending on what your tome score is, to be able to get this tome, this name tag. Once you get one, it removes all of that candle out of your inventory and your bank, so you can never try and continue doing it again. You also have the top 50% tome name tag. It's going to give you 5% drop rate. A lot of these are also going to be from events, like the Dead Bones event gave a 25% drop rate multi. I literally only got one of these. I wish I would have sat and farmed that event more, but I wasn't playing a whole lot in that time. So my drop rate is a lot lower than it could be. Because I'm missing this. I'm missing... Let's see. I'm missing 3 of these 40% drop raters. I have all of this one. This one's 3% drop rate each. It came from an event. It's still worth it to get if it ever comes back into another event. I wouldn't spend all my rolls if I already had the better one maxed out. I don't think I'd go through and spend all of them to max this one out. There's also... Let's see. This one's a drop rate multi for the 5th anniversary of Idleon. This is one that just happened, so probably not going to see that. We might see it again next year if Lava brings it back. Pot of Gold. I think this one, I can't remember what event this was for. It was like St. Patrick's Day or something. But 30% drop multi. I wish I would have got more of those again, like the Dead Bones one. But sometimes the RNG gets you and you just don't get them. Like this Sweet Chocolate one, 10% drop rate. It's a low amount, but it's still drop rate's drop rate. It's just like when I exalted my stamp and got the drop rate from that. Oh, wait. Did I show this stamp down here? I think I forgot to. The golden... Wait, no. I definitely did show this. I took you guys to the area to show you. But the 10% drop rate, it's still a boost. It's going to help you a little bit. But as of right now, it's unobtainable because it was event only, if I remember right. I think this was one you got out of one of the little event boxes and you just dropped on the ground after 500. Or maybe it was one that you could buy. Also, there are well-missed elements. That was Valentine's Day event. Thank you. Also, I'm live right now at Twitch TV at Sean Fivehead. Well, twitch.tv/Sean Fivehead. If you guys would like to come and see me stream sometime, I'm live there almost every day. But there are like this right here. This is what I was talking about with the land database. Extended database, yellow 8, 60 max level for the 5th column of farming land rank database. That's how you're going to get yourself up to 76, along with the ones that are in the crop. I can't remember what it's called at the moment, but in your... Let me go look so I don't say the wrong thing. But you come up over here, your exotic market. That's where you're going to get this 5th column link. 5th column of land rank database. Let's go back to World 7. So when you first get these, it's not going to be this much to where you can level it up to where it's at level 6. I think they cap at level 3 when you first get it. You have to go into research, which I'll show you research in a minute to get bigger. This is a 1500% total gold food bonus. This bonus is additive. It's not a multiplier. It's still good. 1500 gold food bonus is a game changer with how easy you can get this. You just have to level 3 characters up. I think it's after level 500 you gain 1 point, and then it's every 100 levels after 500 you gain 1. So once you get to 500, it's +1, and then every 100, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and like there on forth. Then this one right here, 3,500% drop rate for all players. This bonus is additive, not a multiplier. Same thing with gold food bonus. It's still insanely good considering how easy you could get it. Then we also have down here, the rest of the game bonuses from your friends Orion and Poppy are 11 times bigger. That is a game changer. If you go into Orion, 3,663% drop rate. That is so much drop rate right there that you get just from going through and buying these. So if you want to push higher on drop rate, that's going to help you push higher. There are also different ballots that give you drop rate, but those only last a week, and I don't think we've seen one for the meritocracy. In Idleon Toolbox, it shows that there is a way to get it, but as of right now, we haven't seen one, so I don't know if that's just the data mining going wrong or what. In Sushi, you can come over here and your bonuses, I think it's 49, is going to give you a 1.10 times drop rate. Completely free. That's a drop rate multi right there. Also, I think there may be one for Minehead. Let me look real quick. I think it's, yeah, right here. The very first Minehead. So as soon as you unlock this, you're getting that 1.10 times drop rate. So that's a 10% multiplier on every drop rate that you get afterwards. To be able to unlock Minehead and Sushi, you're going to have to go in here. Sushi, you unlock it from right here. J3 unlocks Sushi. And Minehead is unlocked with, let me see. Alright, it's sitting somewhere in here. Right here, J6. You can now speak to Mr. Minehead and play his Death Charge game. Those two are going to help you a lot. Also, down here, Divine Design gives you a plus 46.1% drop rate. All grid bonuses are increased by 1.05 times. The Well Dressed, your first misc bonus on your attire equipment, i.e. clothing, gives 1.92 times more bonus. That is with this green piece, this green shape, boosting it. This green shape boosts the bonus by 1.5 times though. That boosts this up to 1.92 times. So like instead of this giving me as much as it does, it would be half. So basically my misc bonus, instead of plus 50% bonus drop rate, I'm getting plus 75% bonus drop rate, which absolutely juices it. And then up here, there are also these legendary brown fever. It's going to boost your brown legend talents by +3, your red legend talents by +3, your yellow legend talents by +3, and your green legend talents by +3. This is how you get those bonuses over here in Whale Mist to get those even higher. And then you also have the skill Spelunking. You can go all the way to the end of the shop. Over here at the bottom you have Golden Hard Hat that gives you a additive plus 211% drop rate to a max of plus 500%. I have mine at 211 so far. I keep upgrading that whenever I feel like it. It is always nice to be able to look on there and see that you can upgrade that and just get that itty tiny bit of more drop rate. But what is this game without its incremental amounts? So let's go to the big ones, the pets. Pets are absolutely going to juice the drop rate. Ever since Lava started adding them in World 7, it has increased drop rate by such an insane magnitude that the drop rate of World 6 is so far beyond us from where we are now. I can hardly even remember how it was to not hit one monster and just have so much stuff explode around me. So the Crystal Custard, 100% drop rate. Just easy to get. Well, I wouldn't say easy to get. It's definitely easier to get than a King Dew. But Crystal Clustered, 100% drop rate. Down here, Quenchy, 15% drop rate. You can probably get this like relatively easy with just your free spins. I say easy because it's literally one of the white ones. So like, it's one of the easier pets to grab. You should have a better chance of getting this white one than one of the even rarer ones. And then over here, we have, let's see. Wait, hold on. Is none of these give drop rate? I mean, the Meritocracy bonus is nice. The Ballot bonus multi. Yeah. This doesn't give drop rate. But the Gold Food bonus, that's at least worth something. That's going to give you Gold Food bonus on your cakes. And that's going to boost that up a little bit. Then Malay, it's 1.30 times drop rate. Spirit Reindeer, this is an honorable mention, 2 times gold ball shop bonuses, because you do have the arcade, which in rotation right now is a drop rate boost. I'll show you that in a minute. So that's going to boost your drop rate. So let's see, so Mr. Pig with 2 times friend bonuses. I'll show you my friend bonus. I have drop rate as one of them. It's going to give you a boost to your drop rate. It's literally going to multiply the drop rate that you have. Wild Boar with the Hat Rack multi. I forgot to show that. I will go back and show the Hat Rack multi because you do get some drop rate from that. Alright, let's see. So, Bubba the Seal with the 30% gallery bonus multi. That is definitely going to be one of your ones you want to try and trade to be able to get you a pet if you are unable to buy this out of the shop. Or it might have been in a pack. That bonus multi is going to help with drop rate too. Santa Snake, it may not seem like much. 25% drop rate and 1.01 times drop rate. It's still drop rate. It's going to boost it a little bit. Santa's Little Helper, this 3-time bonus from Orion, Poppy, and Bubba is actually crazy. Because it's a bonus that multiplies, well, I think it's additive to the multiplicative bonus that's in World 7. That increases Orion to where it gives me that 3,000 drop rate. So, Pirate Deckhand over here multiplies all research grid bonuses by 1.15 times in the World 7. That's going to give you more on your research that boosts your coat to where it gives more on the miss bonus. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, Glimbo's swap meet prices are 5 times cheaper. I forgot to show that, so I'm going to go back and show that also. Glimbo's going to have a upgrade in research to where every time you trade with him, he's going to give you a true drop rate multi is what Lava added in. So it's supposed to multi off of everything. The Baby Troll gives you... Wait, no, that's class drop. It's the Mama Troll. Mama Troll gives you 100% drop rate and 1.5 times drop rate multi, which is real strong. Vanilla is a 2500% additive gold food bonus effect. It is definitely worth getting. Your Clammy gives you 100% class XP and drop rate, which is always good. Lucky Slug is a 15% drop rate. This Wicker Light Spirit, all meals are 5 times cheaper to level up and give 1.25 times higher bonus, is crazy. That's going to boost up your Yumi Peach Ring. It's going to make it even more amazing. Alright, let's see. So the Crystal Glunko is insane with its different buffs. 1.5 times damage, 1.40 times class XP, 1.30 times drop rate, and 1.20 times extra kill. That drop rate was crazy when I grabbed that. Glunko the Massive, 3 times total damage, 5 times class XP gain, and 1.5 times drop rate. That's also amazing. But I was saying I will show you in World 7. If you go to research, go down here. That's button. That's Sushi Station. Some Glimbo trades give +2 additional levels. Glimbo Insider Trading Secrets. 1.5 times drop rate true multi per 100 Glimbo trades. I'm getting 1.22 times drop rate from this. It says it's a true multi. So if that's true, then it's going to multiply off of everything else that we do have. So if, no, that's not the map. Right here it is. If you go into here and you look at Glimbo, I've traded 1,548 times. I'm getting a 1.22 times drop rate, which I can trade a couple of more. I'm saving these salts and these salts. Also the black salts for, well, the Nolo salts for other stuff. I'll throw some time candy in. And these salts don't matter at the moment, so it's fine to throw them in because we don't have the stuff to unlock the next salt, which is this one. So I'll just throw those in. It doesn't this number down here does not increase until this actually rolls over to the next 100. So it's not like other skills that actually do jump up beforehand. And then if you go into your friend bonuses, I have a 57.3% drop rate. If I go in and look and send them, it's going to say I have a 28.8% drop rate that I can send with my 18K account level. That gets doubled by Pig. So that's why I have a 57.3. If I was able to send myself this, I would be able to have a 59.6% drop rate. So I would get a small amount of a buff. And then if we go over to our Siege Breaker, we go into talents. So I have not gotten this up to 1 mil yet because it's absolutely horrible to grind. I hope Lava adds something that makes this better whenever he adds the masterclass. But you get XP and drop rate multi per power of 10 plunderous mob kills. I'm getting 27.1% multiplicative. So that's nice. Also, for some reason, the last time I checked, unless Lava fixed this, supering this doesn't actually do anything. So if I put the max points in it, 26.3, okay, he did fix it. It does work now. So putting super on this does actually increase your drop rate. It didn't before. And then it's not this account. I need to go to my Deathbringer. You go into the Deathbringer and you open up your Grimoire. You'll be able to go down here to... should be... Skull of Major drop rate right here. So you can just sit here and boost this one up. I'm getting 578% drop rate for all characters always. This doesn't seem to have a cap. So I'm at level 385 at the moment. The only cap is how much you have to spend to be able to do it. So right now I have 4,229 bones. I could go send it and just send all of those into that one and just boost it up as much as I want. But I'm waiting for the next meritocracy week to be able to boost this up even higher. Right now, I am sitting at 82,752.54 drop rate. There is also something else that I forgot to mention. If you go into your talent page, you can get a talent called Boss Battle Spillover. 12.5% drop rate for each defeat of the weekly boss battle defeated this week. It's telling me I have zero difficulties beaten, but I did in fact beat this today. Unless it just rolled over to the new week, which would be crazy. It actually did just roll over to the new week, so I can go through and fight this again. This is not the star book that gives you the rate, but there is another one called the trophy one. It was literally just in the shop. You could have bought it last week. But if you go into the talent, it's going to give you 12.5% drop rate for each battle. So it's going to give you around 63% drop rate. Or 62.5, something around those lines. It is a decent amount of drop rate. I'm not sure if there is anything else. I did show the spelunking. So, the relic chains are FOMO. If they ever come back in the shop, I would advise buying them. They're good. Chaotic Amarok Pendant. Please, Lava. Give us another one. This 5%, it's good. But, like, we need another amulet. We're using World 1 stuff, bro. But that's all I got for you for today. Remember, if you found any of this information helpful, give me a like, a sub, and come check me out over here at http:/twitch.tv/Sean5head. I'm live every day. Well, usually. Sometimes I'll take a couple of days off or so. But that's it. I'm heading out. Y'all have a good one.